Good evening. It's Thursday, isn't it? Well, just, uh, no drama today. I don't want to talk about any drama. I don't want to talk about housing problems. I don't want to talk about, uh, anything like that. You know what I mean? Let's have a good talk today, huh? Since that's what I like to do on this channel, is just talk to you. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be about the same thing all the time. I've seen other vlogs, and yes, they talk about their struggles, but they also talk about other things. You know, the other day, I can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday, because that's the day I had my appointment at the clinic. And on my way back, I saw 4 cardinals, and I didn't even think to get a picture of them. You know what that means? Either this is as far south as the birds can go other than going to Florida, or I don't know what that means. But I did see 2 red cardinals, and they were beautiful. They were. Usually the cardinal and the bluebird, the blue jays, I think it is, they are the sign that spring's on its way. Yeah, not here either. We still got a little bit more winter to go, and I do believe that there is another cold front coming to Austin. I don't know when. It's still at night. But today it was quite warm. I got to open my window again. So, and I probably answered this question already, but somebody asked me if I believed in ghosts. As they said, call me crazy, but yes, I do. I do believe in a ghost. And yes, I have a morbid side. I can't cross a bridge, but I sure can walk through a cemetery. I'm not so sure I could do it at night, but, yeah, the only thing that really creeps me out, to say you come across a marker that's got your name on it, now that is a little weird. But yes, I have a morbid side. And that's not a secret. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Since I really don't like going into haunted houses, but I can walk through a cemetery. Go figure. But yes, I do believe in ghosts, and I also believe you can... I've never talked to a spirit, or a ghost, or whatever you call them. But yes, I do. I wasn't sure how to answer that the other day, because I didn't want anybody to think I was nuts, but yes, I do have a morbid side. um, I don't like watching scary movies, and many of you know that. And the other thing I wanted to address, somebody asked a question yesterday and asked me why do I feel the need to need a man? Well, as I said this 100 times, well, on my past videos, and those of you who have watched my other videos, that I enjoy homemaking. You know, cooking, doing laundry, and stuff like that. When I had plans as an adult to just be at home taking care of a boatload of kids and my grandchildren. Well, that didn't happen, per se, because, well, I don't really want to get into it, but I still want to do those things. I don't see anything wrong with being a stay-at-home housewife. I'm old school. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. And I still want to do that stuff today. Alright, does that answer your question? Okay. Now on to something else. Well, they also asked, the same person asked what I'd want my viewers, my subscribers to come away from watching these videos. Well, I'm hoping, what I hoped all along was that we could create a community of friends. Because I had time to think about the question some more, and that's pretty much it. It's just to create a community of friends. I don't care about your background. I don't care. I mean, I do care about you, and I do care about my subscribers, because I really do. You guys are amazing. I mean, when I've asked for the help, you gave it to me, and believe it or not, you may find it hard to believe, but I've pretty much done them all. I've called people, I've filled out the resumes, I've done all those things. So it's all good. And that's mainly what and this channel, as I said many times, this channel is supposed to be about positivity, not about the same stuff all the time. It's a vlog. That means I'm comfortable talking about almost anything. Almost. Except certain stuff I'd rather not talk about that I'm just not comfortable with. As another friend on here said, you only talk about what you're comfortable sharing. And so I don't share everything. Not everything. Because I'm just not comfortable with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm doing my best to make these videos longer. I will try. I have a hard time getting these videos to last for 10 minutes. If truth be known, because there's just some days I just don't know what to talk about. And so I just throw a few cat videos in there or something else just to gotta bring you a video of some sort, right? I mean, the whole point is to show up. You know what I mean? To show up and keep moving. I'm not gonna stop my channel, no matter who you are and what happens. You know what I mean? Whether I'm here or I move elsewhere, I'm still gonna do this channel. And if I stop focus on the negative things, part of it, which I'm good for, good things will come out of it. But I don't think I'm working hard enough at accomplishing my goals. And that's the whole purpose of this channel. And you guys are wonderful and awesome, and I love the conversations, I really do. Yeah. Oh, and I really love talking to you guys. You guys are awesome and amazing, and coffee. Gotta have some coffee, right? Yes, I do. I just can't go a day without. You know, I drink about 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day. I'm surprised my my blood pressure isn't higher. But I feel pretty relaxed today, so I think it's okay. I think this is a normalist, whatever that word, normal is. My idea of normal is, everybody's normal is different. You know what I mean? It's whatever's normal to you, pretty much. I have a routine I follow every day. I get up, make coffee, feed my cats. I have to make coffee first, and then by the time I'm done feeding my cats breakfast, my coffee is already done brewing, and I spend 30 minutes in the morning with God. Yes, I do, about that long, because I have to. Because without Him, I don't think I could get through the day. And I mean that. Without Jesus in my life, I'm nothing. No, that's true. I'm nothing. I could do nothing without him. And I mean that. Um, so I spend about anywhere from, well, I don't always spend 30 minutes, sometimes 20, depending, just meditating and asking his help and helping me to handle whatever is put in front of me for that day. And um, that's what I do. And then after I have coffee, I'm supposed to check my fasting glucose, which I keep forgetting to do. So it's on my calendar, on my calendar in my phone, and the alarm does go off, but it goes off at 7. So I'm starting to think maybe I should check my fasting glucose as soon as I get up, and then make my coffee and feed the cats, because that's the only way I'm going to remember. Yeah, so I have to remember to do that. And then, let's see, around 10 o'clock, 9 a.m., I take all my meds, the Chantix and I don't know what the name of that other drug is. I can't pronounce the name of it. I can't pronounce the names of half the medications I take, except the multivitamin I take every day at 9 as well. Yes, I take a vitamin every single morning. It's one a day for women over 50. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It really does. And then after I've done that, I lay back down and go to sleep after I eat something at 10 o'clock. And then I'm pretty much up for the rest of the day. Yes, it takes me forever to get motivated in the morning, but then that's pretty much how I spent my day. Oh, although today I threw in a load of laundry, and that's about it. And at between 4:30 and 5:30, I get to make my videos, and by 6:30, I'm ready to upload. Yes. So, and that's how I spend my whole day. Maybe one of these days I'll get that on video. When it was warmer outside, I'd go out and walk every day at 2:30, but I haven't been doing that lately. I need to get back on it again, or at least get a treadmill and put it in here, right? And that way I won't have any excuses not to go for a walk, right? I don't think I have room for one, although I do need to get one. Yes. So, I'm seriously thinking about it. And another thing I was wondering, just say, this is just an overall question, you know what I mean? Just say, for instance, and I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers, I'm just curious. If, just say, we had a major crisis tomorrow, right? Like, just say the electricity went out, or, I'm not saying it will happen, but just say, for instance, the grocery store is closed, or, I'm not going to say grocery stores. Yes, I will say the grocery stores, or some sort of natural disaster come along. Do you think you would be able to survive that? If you had no electricity, right? You didn't have any electricity. You couldn't do your laundry in the washing machine because the electricity was out. I know a lot of you would be angry, but I'm just wondering if any of you could survive. I know a lot of my military people that are on here could. So, I'm just curious, because I've had to do laundry out of 5-gallon buckets before, so I know what that's like. And just say, for instance, you were only given, just say, $150 a month, and that's all you could buy for groceries, right? I mean, these are two separate questions. And you had $150 and you could only spend it on food. You couldn't buy like your necessities like toilet paper. You couldn't use it to buy paper towels or anything else, right? You could only use it to buy food. And there was, say, you had a family of 3 that you had to take care of, right? I'm just saying, I'm just using an example. I'm sure that's not going to happen. And I'm sure, but, and you only had, say for instance, just a little over $900 a month that you could play with. I'm not saying I have that much, and I'm not saying that I don't have that much. And could you survive? Could you survive with that little bit of money? And you couldn't. I'm just using it as an example. You know what I mean? Could you buy groceries for your family for $150 for a whole month? It's just a logical question that only some of you could answer. I mean, could you survive a natural disaster with only whatever is in your pantry? Could you figure out what kind of meal to eat if all you had left was a bag of, say, a bag of kidney beans or pinto, a bag of pinto beans and a can of soup, right? Could you make a meal out of that? You had a can of chicken noodle soup and you had a bag of beans. Could you make a meal out of that? And you had like maybe 3 slices of bread left and maybe a little tiny piece of bacon, right? Could you make a meal with that? I mean, I know it's way out there, but could you survive off of what's in your pantry for a month? I mean, if you had to, could you buy groceries for yourself for an entire month with $150? That seems like a logical question. And if you could say yes, you could save, and that includes paying your rent. No cheating now. And that $900 has to be used to pay your rent, right? Pay your utilities, right? And if you wanted any extras, which you very seldom get to have, right? Right? You very seldom get to have any extra stuff, right? You didn't have a credit card. You didn't have any of those things, and you had to pay off, say, student loans, right? Or whatever. I'm just curious. Just curiosity's got the best of me sometimes. Could you survive that with that little bit of money and the $150 that is only for food? You couldn't buy anything else with that money except for food. And to me, that seems like a logical question. And I know for a fact that most of my military friends can. They can. They can probably make a meal out of anything. I'm almost sure of it. With whatever was in their pantries. I'm just curious. Because I think I could survive a disaster without a washing machine, without, maybe not without my phone, but, and I would miss my air conditioning, but I don't need those things. I don't have any student loans that I'm paying off still. And I'm just wondering if any of you could survive a disaster. You understand what I'm saying? My phone's ringing. I am not going to answer it. Anyway, it's just a logical question. And I'm not going to go on and on and on about that. But I'm just saying. I'm curious. I thought this was making an interesting conversation for tonight. Could you survive if you had to? So anyway, leave your answers in the comments and I will get to them when I can. Tonight, I will. And I'm going to end my video for tonight. I just thought this might be an interesting topic. It is a fun topic at the same time. I'm interested to find out what kind of ideas you guys will come up with. This ain't for me. This is just for everybody in general. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you a scenario. You know what I mean? So, I look forward to your answers. And, like I said, I'm gonna go. And I pray you all have a good... Tomorrow's Friday! Yay! Aren't you excited? You get to be lazy for the whole weekend. Aren't you excited? I'm excited for you, in case you're interested. Anyway, I will see you all in tomorrow night's video. And remember, you guys are the best subscribers on all of YouTube. Yes, you most certainly are. And I appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome and amazing. And always remember how much you're appreciated. I can't wait to read your answers. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. And I will see you all in tomorrow night's video. I will. Good night, everybody.